This is the show called All About Life. Creed ain't here right now, but Creed will be in different shows. I will be doing some of the shows of my own. But today, man, we want to talk about a particular subject today. And the particular subject that we want to talk about today is the Kaepernick situation. Now, dealing with this situation, there's a lot to it. I mean, it is a national-wide situation that many of us are well aware of, especially as African Americans, blacks. So we know Kaepernick had decided to take a knee when it came to the national anthem and to take a knee doing it. And so, with that, and currently him not being on the team and trying to see if he would get signed, we have this dilemma. That is, why is there a problem with Kaepernick being signed now? And before anybody says anything, I 100% believe that it is terrible that he is blackballed partially because of the situation. I believe that it does play a big part in him not being a second string quarterback or a third string quarterback anywhere in the league. I do think it plays a part there. So it is there that we are now wanting to discuss what is going on. I know that many people have remember when Mike Vick had words to say about Kaepernick.
Mike, you went through a situation where, for lack of a better word, toxic, coming out of prison, a lot of controversy around you because of the dog fighting deal. Tony Dungy wrapped his arms around you and helped get you back into the NFL. That's what I want to see from Colin Kaepernick, a football person, him get involved with, and I think he needs to actually talk and put his name on what he feels about the NFL and wanting to play. I think he needs to speak for himself.
I think he really does. The first thing we got to get Colin to do is cut his hair. You know, I mean, listen, I'm not up here to try to be politically correct, but you know, even if he puts cornrows in it, I don't think he should represent himself.
So that had a lot of people mad at Michael Vick, and we're gonna talk about that right after this break, this commercial break. What I want you guys to see, if you're looking for any type of delicious treats, we're gonna show you on this next commercial break some amazing desserts that you can order, and you can inbox me and let me know if you're interested in them. So I'm going to go ahead right here and taste one of these delicious. One of the cakes you see, actually the first cake you see on the commercial break. This is amazing to die for. So, it was interesting, you know, it was a big thing. Mike Vick said he need to cut his hair. And I'm talking about people was going crazy, and they were saying, what in the world is Mike Vick talking about? And what I can say is, I got the outrage in the beginning, I understand, because it was crazy for him to say. It was interesting. They were treating it as though Kaepernick and Mike Vick were in the same category. They were acting like they had both committed crimes or something, and they both needed to clean up their image because their image was tarnished. But I totally agree that Kaepernick and Mike Vick are different in the as far as it goes as what happened, and Kaepernick is nowhere near what Mike Vick was when he needed to come back and leave, because Mike Vick had committed a crime and had been to prison. Now, he says this, and he says that he needs to cut his hair for his image, and I felt like, this was my thing, I thought that if he felt like he wanted to tell Kaepernick that it was not the place for him to say it on TV in front of this interview, to say what he said, because I think that what it did was create a negative picture of African Americans and how they want to wear their hair, like, oh well, that's a mess, or you can't do that. Like, that doesn't really make sense. You should be able to wear your hair how you want to. But if he wanted to have that conversation, and I'm gonna get to why, if he wanted to have that conversation with Kaepernick, I think he should have got his contact and called him and had a person-to-person conversation. Now, why do I say that? I say that because Skip Bayless, I think he had made this comment, and I kind of agree with it. He said that as much as outrageous we want to be, that we are not the ones who are writing or are signing the contracts or giving out contracts or making those decisions. It's the owners, it's the top of the organizations that are doing this in the league. And he says that, yeah, these people do act a certain way. Now, we're not saying that it's right. And we know in America there's so many things that's not right when it comes to these type of things. But basically what Mike Vick was trying to say is, bro, either if you want a job, and it kind of happens like that, because when we don't own certain things and we don't have certain things of our own, it becomes up to the people who do. And he was basically saying to him what he thought: if you want to have a chance, then you have to kind of play the game that they want you to play. They got to fit the image, play the game how they want you to play, and do the different kind of things like that. Now, if Kaepernick was top-notch quarterback and was still putting up all the good numbers that he were, one of the baddest quarterbacks in the league, then I would think that really the owners would think that the risk was worth it. But in this situation, they don't. And so what he was saying is that he felt like he needed to play the game. That's basically kind of what he was saying. He felt like he needed to play the game. Now, many people would say you don't need to play the game, don't play the game, don't sell out. I get it. But he was saying that that's how it works if you want to be in the league. So in some kind of ways, I understood. I just think it was a bad way of doing so, and it was not the place to do it. Coming up next, what we're going to talk about is Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis had comments on this, but we may take that to part two. We're going to take a quick commercial break. I want you guys to check out this. It's some delicious foods as well. We had the desserts first. We got some delicious foods coming up. And if you are looking for someone to cater for your event, some good foods, check this out. This is great food to try. Hello everybody, we're back. Hope you enjoyed the commercial at Glove Foods. Remember to inbox me on Facebook if you're interested in any of the things that you see in any of the commercials on the show. We are going to hit Ray Lewis on the part two. Actually, Creed called in while we were on commercial break and said that he would like to put in his 2 cents into what he thinks about this Kaepernick situation. And so we're looking forward to that. I'm glad that you guys tuned in for this first show. Keep it up. Keep watching. Keep supporting us. This is going to be an awesome series, I think, of shows all about life. We're going to be talking about all types of things. This just is one of the first subjects. But, we're going to be talking about relationships. Y'all like to talk about those. We're going to be talking about religion. We're going to be talking about all different types of subjects, even financial subjects. And we're going to eventually have special guests that will attend the show as well. But I love you guys. Always keep your head up and keep pushing for your goals. And y'all always know what I say. At the end of the day, you ain't got to do nothing. I say. Baby, promise we gonna love me this time. Baby, promise you won't trick me this time. No. Cause I don't wanna let you go. Baby, promise you gonna love me this time. Baby, promise you won't trick me.